these agendas come down, they're communicated at the state level. You're going to go off to the training of how you're going to be a good county commissioner, and they're going to tell you exactly what you need to listen to and what your responsibilities to them, the big commissioner group, is, and it all fits in line with the Growth Management Act. And they're not expecting you to come back and necessarily serve the people that put you in office. You're there as, the county commissioners are put there as to continue the bureaucracy that we keep seeing, the overtaking of our property rights.
Connecting, getting people to understand the difference between a government that is a caretaker versus a government that is a protector and respecter of rights. That's a big hurdle to overcome in this county and in the state these days. Because you got a lot of people who have bought whole hog into this idea that government is there to protect you, government is there to build you up, to provide for you, to all these nanny state ideas. And getting people to understand that that's not how it's supposed to be.
Where do they get their control? They take it. The county commissioners think they can do anything that they want to do as long as nobody stops them forcibly. I have heard county commissioners say, wouldn't you be willing to give up just a little bit of your freedom for the good of other people? My answer is hell no, because once I give up a little bit of my freedom, they're going to come and go on a little bit here and a little bit here and a little bit here, and that's the way they're operating.
It took a long time to get here. From my perspective, 40 years of bad decisions. And turning the rat around immediately is not going to be easy. But it's going into the schools, telling people you have the right. What is government's rightful role here?
The people of Kitsap County have become so apathetic. People need to wake up, and when they go to make their ballot, they need to do their research and find out what these people really stand for, and they need to vote. The apathy is what's got us here, in my opinion. We could have stopped this years ago.
The difference that sets you apart completely is that you've been doing the work for 20 plus years. You've been here locally doing the work. You're an expert. You've been fighting for individuals' rights and for organizations' rights against the bureaucracy that is chosen to focus more on control than it has to serve.
You bring a credibility to what you want to see because you have 20, 30 years of consistency on the issues and involvement. I think that you stack that against some of your opponents, and that's something that they don't have. One right under the same banner, it seems very pliable to the bureaucracy that's in place. And when it comes down to that, I look at the two of you and I see somebody in you that is going to stand your ground on your principles, on the constitutions. I look at the other individual and I see somebody who's going to get sent off to how to be a commissioner school and come back a bureaucrat. And they simply look at the apparatus as we just need a different leadership of the apparatus, whereas you look at the apparatus and say the apparatus needs to go away, or the apparatus needs to be retooled or restructured, because that is the fundamental problem.
It is amazing how little people know about what their rights are and or how to exercise them. And then they feel that they're trapped in this realm that we're in now, rather than trying to take control over what we have. But we need to be able to turn this thing around. And the only way we're going to be able to do it is to see to it that those that get elected understand what their role is. And every decision they make needs to be looked at under this lens. How does this protect and maintain individual rights?